Good morning to you. Just having my monkey cup and today's smoothie. I think my daughter made this. It's mango, oranges, and a protein shake, protein powder. So having a good start to the morning. I hope you all are as well. So good morning to you. I hope you're enjoying the summer. I know those of you in the southern hemisphere, you're in your winter. So I hope it's not too cold down there, depending where you are. And you know what? Today's kind of a little bit different. There's still a motivation morning, and there's still motivation morning. But you know what? Um, I heard of the story. I read a story that's pretty outrageous. It's about a guy that's in the UK, a gentleman in the UK who I think some of you may read this, but of course, those of you that are into like the cryptocurrency and things like that, I think you probably must have heard this. I'm not going to support refute this kind of this trading or this kind of investing, but it's more about the story. It's about the story that I came across, and it's kind of a pretty bold move. So it's about a hard drive. So what happened in 2013? So we're talking about 9 years ago. He had, I guess he was trading crypto when it first started becoming very popular, and he had all this information of his coins. I guess crypto they call them coins. It was valued back then at 181 million dollars. Actually, 181 million dollars today. But when he started trading and all that, it was worth about 280 million. So he lost about 100 million over the 4 years. But that's not the big thing. It's still a big sum, right? It's still a hefty sum. But what happened was he threw out that hard drive. He threw out the hard drive in 2013 that was valued at 181 million dollars. And so what would you do? What would you do to get that back? And what would you propose to get it back? And that's like, if you think about, yeah, that's a huge amount to lose. It's out there. It's not like you lost it. It's out there. You just have to get to it. It would be almost like winning a $200 million lottery ticket and you threw it out. It's out there, right? Would you do everything you could to search for it and to find it again? Well, he has this plan. It's actually very simple. It's actually very simple, and it's actually isn't hard. He wants to propose having a team of people and actually robots as well, and all the sorting facility, built this huge facility, and to go through 110,000 tons of garbage. So garbage that has been collected over the last 9 years, to go through all this garbage and try to find this little hard drive. So I calculated it. What does this mean? Like 110,000 tons. What does it actually mean? Well, it's the same as going through the garbage in one day of 7 million homes. 7 million homes. So he has to go through all this just to find one hard drive the size of like a little, like a cassette tape, or an iPhone, a small phone. So what would you do? Do you even think it's possible to locate it? Well, yesterday's M&M was on pushing boundaries, and definitely this is a prime example. Like, how far would you go to achieve something, right? Would it be worth it, right? Because it all comes down to what we put the value on. Would it be worth it? Would it be to others? Because it may be value on your own efforts, but to others it's something ridiculous, right? So some people are probably looking at his proposal is it's really outrageous, right? And so putting the worth of your efforts based on what you value, what you risk, is like the balance of the risk and reward. And the doozy about it is this is not free. He's actually basically gone to the government and says, I'm gonna pay for it. I'll pay for it to go into the garbage, but you just need to give me the go ahead. You need to sign off and say, let me go into that huge area and take on the cost. And the cost is $11 million. So he has to come up and invest $11 million to create all this infrastructure, like the small little sorting. I guess you call it a factory with people searching through it by hand. You got robots. You got everything. It sounds easy, right? It sounds easy because someone has to fund it, and someone's going to fund it because they know that in helping him out, they're going to get a partial of that return. So that's what's luring the investors in to fund this project, because they're going to get a cut, right? They're going to get a cut of the findings. The only problem is that city council is refusing his plan so far because of damage and costs, and just it's just something that they don't even know. They don't even want to say yes. So he's going to be presenting this plan very soon, and he hopes that this they will allow him to kind of rummage through everything. And from what the calculations are, it's going to take anywhere from 18 to 36 months to go through each handful of garbage. So, what is the risk and what's the reward? Because maybe that's what's going to help him build this huge, you know, portfolio to really present to the council, because he has to present his case. He's basically asking them to let him go in and do this. So the quote today is, "Some men see things as they are, and say why, and I dream of things that never were and say why not." So some men see things as they are and say why, and I dream of things that never were and say why not. That's from George Bernard Shaw. This gentleman, he's definitely asking, why not? Why not do it? And if they let him go through with it, I'm kind of on his side. I don't know, whether the goal is for like the crypto to get his wallet, I guess you call it, back. But I'm on his side because he's going after something that no one has ever done. And I love seeing someone be that bold, be that brave and go after something so huge. So whether he finds it or not, what is the reward that you would take the risk to achieve? Drop that in the comments. It'll be interesting to see, what is valuable to us that we would go that far, or how far will we go to get to what something that we really want to have that's valuable to us. So thanks again. Thanks for tuning in. Have a fabulous, fabulous week. Don't forget to tap that heart, leave a like, leave your comments. I love to always go through them and try to answer each one. And you can catch these replays on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube as well. So don't forget, be better, always be better, always be bigger, and be that change that people are looking for. So take care. I will see you again tomorrow. And in the meantime, if you're up in the northern hemisphere like we are, we're experiencing some pretty hot temperatures. So stay cool, make sure you hydrate, and again, enjoy the sunshine. And I will see you tomorrow.